Hi, welcome back to Novello Group TV. I'm Aaron Novello. Our last post was geared specifically towards buyers, first-time home buyers, and some strategies and some tools that they can use to find a home quickly and efficiently, make that process a little bit smoother, than it is for a lot of folks. This post is geared towards sellers, right? Because I'm noticing that in the marketplace, one of the questions that I'm receiving frequently is with regards to price. Our marketplace here in South Florida is in transition. I'm sure you've heard that. So pricing a property is really critical in terms of that decision to sell. And obviously, the goal and objective is to net the most possible. And there's two strategies that a seller can use to accomplish that goal. The first strategy I'm seeing being used by about 20% of the sellers in the marketplace. And this strategy is where the seller decides to position the property higher than anything that's sold recently, right? In hopes that the marketplace comes up to their price. It's really a long-term strategy, and candidly, it's really used by folks who maybe don't have a really high motivation to sell. If it does, if it sells, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Now, the second strategy that I'm seeing used in the marketplace is where sellers decide to position their property price-wise very, very close to the last closed transactions. Now, in doing so, what ends up happening is they garner a lot of interest. They get 3, 4, 5 people interested. Sometimes they even get multiple offers. And, the prospective buyers compete for the home. Now, when people compete, obviously, they don't like to lose. So who ends up winning is the seller. They end up with the best possible price and the best terms. Now, I'm seeing that be used by about 80% of the sellers in the marketplace. So that's probably why you've been hearing that homes in South Florida have been receiving multiple offers, selling for their asking price or maybe a little bit higher. And that's exactly the strategy that recently Rhoda Schwartz, a client of ours, decided to use. She writes here that the Novello Group, made the transaction smooth and efficient. We had a contract in a week and ultimately closed a month later. So that strategy, of positioning it competitively in the marketplace garners lots of interest, multiple offers, and you end up with the best price and terms. So those are really the two strategies that I see being used in the marketplace. As a seller, ultimately, the decision is up to you because it's your property. Obviously, our job is just to help you to make an informed decision. So if you have any questions about pricing property, you're thinking about getting a market analysis on your home, getting it on the market, want to get an idea of value, or have just decided that you want to sell, we look forward to the opportunity to be of assistance. Talk to you soon.